What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, and welcome to another weekly update. Today is March 31st, so last day of March before we hit April, and welcome to another weekly update. In this week's update, you can expect to find stats about the local real estate market here in Cleveland Heights for the past week. A couple great articles, one about closing costs and the other one giving a recap of the 2023 housing market on a national level. So it's great to kind of compare what's going on here in Cleveland Heights to trends across the nation. Home of the week, and then always an opportunity for you to book a call with me if there's anything I can do to help you out in any real estate questions that you might have. So before we get into the update, some quick thoughts that I had this week, particularly when I was showing a home for an out-of-state client. I was walking through a house. It was an older home, as many of the homes are in Cleveland Heights, and it got me thinking about what I pay close attention to in older homes here in Cleveland Heights. And the three things that I came up with that I look for most, among other things, but these are kind of the top three that I like to identify, is the galvanized steel pipes in a house. Are they still present? What kind of condition are they in? Then the next thing is knob and tube wiring. So an older wiring system that's not used anymore, but is still active in some older homes. And the last thing is the status of the roof. So how old is the roof? What condition is it in? Is it the original roof? Has it been replaced? All those type of questions. So I like to focus on those three items when I'm walking through an older home. And as I said in a video that I posted earlier this week on our Instagram page, those things aren't necessarily deal breakers if they're in a house that you're looking at or if they're in a house that you own and you're trying to sell. But it's important to have an expert look at them and evaluate the condition of those items. Okay, so you might have knob and tube wiring, but maybe it's in great shape and it's still functioning fine. You may need to upgrade one day, but maybe it's not an immediate need. Same goes for the galvanized pipe. Galvanized pipe over time gets more and more narrow on the inside, which could cause problems with water pressure and flow and those type of things. But again, getting an expert in there and taking a look at those things is always your best bet. And so if you're buying a home, you're under contract on an older home and they have those items, one or more of those items, I would suggest getting a home inspector that truly understands older homes and can evaluate those and say, hey, these things are on their last leg, or you've got quite a bit of life left in these items, these older items. So just getting an expert in there and taking a look at them is my recommendation. Then for sellers, if you're selling a home that has some of those older mechanics, whether it's plumbing or wiring, maybe invest in doing a home inspection prior to putting your house on the market and have somebody come through who has expertise in older homes and letting you know the condition of those items, because maybe it'll make more sense to upgrade some of those things to improve your sale price. But again, getting an expert in there and taking a look at those items is your best bet. So that's my advice this week, and I hope you enjoy the weekly update. See ya.